Shut.
What's going on, Big
Oh, shit. Big Joe. Oh, shit. I think them damn lights did. That would change the whole
This shit getting real.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
What's on this side? Landed on thick.
He landed on thick. Oh.
If I ain't got nothing, I don't give a damn.
What's the table?
Bitch said, I don't give a damn.
What's the table, bro? Get the table, bro.
That might have been the first time I heard somebody sing I don't give a damn in a song.
That shit was just gonna go. If I ain't got nothing, I got you. If I ain't got something, I don't give a damn.
'Cause I got it with you. That shit crazy. Plus one equals two.
Don't hate on the vocals. What she said?
It's me and you. That's all that we want to do. 'Cause baby, we ain't got nothing without love.
Hold on.
And darling, you got enough for the both of us.
So come on, baby.
Whoa, she said, make love to me.
When your days are looking low,
Oh,
me in
man,
close,
why can't I have that,
don't
man?
let me go.
Yeah. Hey, yo, a wise man once said, if you can hold it in your head, then you can hold it in your hands. Law of attraction. Yeah. I say if I eat, then we all eat. Me, I got some tall dreams to see things I never seen. Golden palm trees. What happens when God breathes? I can feel the calm breeze. I'm smoking the strong weed. Golden palm trees. Palm trees. Golden palm trees. Me, I got some tall dreams. Smoking golden palm trees. Palm trees. Golden palm trees. I got some tall dreams. Smoking golden palm trees.
Hey, fuck with that motherfucker up, boy. Hey, nigga, on some real shit, not even on no simp shit, bro. If you done lost somebody, bro, yeah, you done lost that motherfucker with any way. Like, whether it be death, breakup, whatever, bro.
That motherfucker don't make
That
shit.
song, though.
One of the hardest opening lines, though, cuz that motherfucker Anthony Hamilton. I can't stay away from you too long. Man,
That's it. That's the one.
man. He cut up on that shit.
We gotta do it in the new decade, though. I can't lie. It's dog. Yeah, give Giannis one, but we just got that one. We just got that one. But before that, motherfucker, that nigga Wiz hit us with that. It's been a long
Yeah, that Charlie Phil,
without you. And it was fucked up because they made you feel it every time. You seeing Paul's face on everything and shit. But after that, we did get to give Giannis.
Come a long way.
I said I don't want to talk about it, cuz. But that nigga said it. What he said? That nigga told Tyrese
that movie always fucked me up. Tell him, talk about it, cuz. I said, but why they ain't tell him? Nah, but we need to do that with again. We need to do that take again.
Oh my
Nah, you know what's funny? They probably had about 4 or 5 to pick from. They said, yeah, they the one. Somebody said that's him.
They say, it's better than all the other ones.
He probably wild out. I don't want to talk about it, nigga. He probably that nigga, he ain't see that one.
You can't use that one. Nigga,
He got 2 in the character, but
nigga,
caught him slipping.
I think, man, motherfuckers realizing, like, it goes back to me saying, nigga, that social media is a real living thing. I feel like. that bitch down there walking the earth. Like, I've seen that bitch whoop her ass or two. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker don't sleep. And it's like that bitch will take a hold of you, and it's formed other cults and chapters like the council culture. You know what I'm saying?
That shit not real though, bro. Dave Chappelle just showed you that shit ain't real.
I've seen niggas get deprived millions from that shit though, bro. Even Travis feeling a little backlash of that shit. They took the baby ass down.
How you feel about that though? Like with the whole thing with the concert shit, bro.
I mean, the truth's coming out, bro, and they ruling this shit like accidental and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like what can he do?
It's nothing
that's what I'm
he
saying.
can do. Like, it's nothing he can do. I mean, essentially, people seem like they angry because this man ain't jump off the platform and jump down
go
there
save
and
himself or something, bro. Like,
it's
what
nothing
you
he can do,
expect
bro.
him to do, man?
Ain't shit he could do, man.
He
I
probably,
just think that social media shit, bro. I think that the president of the United States, they're understanding that they have to be present in this aspect of things. Social media. That's why I agree with that shit being a living thing.
Shit, that nigga damn show sent out the order to march on the Capitol via social media.
And them people getting real time. Motherfuckers getting 5 years.
Yeah.
Somebody else got 9.
Is it fucked up that I was glad when they said they shot one of them bitches? The bitch that got killed, shot in the neck or something like that. I smirked a little bit.
If I was one of them security guards, I would have popped multiple.
Did y'all watch Bob's Burgers? Y'all watch Bob's Burgers?
My wife like that shit.
That chick I talked to love that shit.
Yeah, I know a chick that really fought that shit too. But one of the main characters, one of the dudes that do the voices on there, he was at the protest at the riots on the Capitol. They just found out. And they just fired that nigga. Like, that shit just happened today. They just, I guess they just found some footage of that nigga, like.
Caught his ass in 4K. Caught your ass in 4K.
Caught his ass in 4K.
Sneaking in the Capitol. What was the point of that, though? Like,
I don't know, bro. It's supposed to be some type of statement. But them people is getting real time, JB. Them people getting 5 years.
Yeah, they need
Motherfuckers thought they weren't going to get shit 5 years, 9 years. They locking their asses up for a while. Man. Imagine that shit.
That shit was unheard of, bro. That shit had not happened since when the Civil War or some shit?
That's what they be trying to remake, bro. It ain't gonna be for long. Somebody gonna try to remake the whole slavery module, bro. And that's when niggas really finna get falling off the map.
Hey, man. Back at it again with the Fasho show. I'ma clap again. Cause this is the cast that don't got the. We not gonna add that audio. We just gonna clap. But yeah, man, just real niggas talking about real shit. We gonna try to stick to music, but you know, it can vary. Probably will vary more times than not.
Absolutely.
I'm your host of a hostless show. Ham Flow, Swimmy Hendrix, Captain Clever, however you wanna call it. First time we see my man's Chuck in the building. The man's with he won't give us a rap name, but it's coming. It's coming soon. We got plenty of raps with no rap names.
For sure, man. It's your boy Chuck, a.k.a. Chuck T. No Sneak, a.k.a. Chief Niggaologist, a.k.a. Street OBGYN. Then some, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like all that. I like all of that.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah. I needed that.
All right, man. Oh, y'all
with your Slimmy
man.
Tough. You know we got Slimmy there.
Yeah, man. Never mind who you thought I was. Wichita Slim, a.k.a. Slimmy full name. Slimmy Jenkins, better known as Slimmy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
Get to it, though.
And all that. Yeah, man. Get straight to it, man. We're gonna start off. We was talking about... Last time we was talking about the verses with Kanye and Drake, the potential verses. A part of that I didn't speak on, that would never happen. Because Drake don't even fuck with Swizz Beatz.
I didn't know that.
That's a whole nother aspect.
I never.
What was what that came
How did, for real?
Y'all remember when Swizz Beatz went on, he was on somebody, he was talking to Busta Rhymes. That shit came out and he was like, they was talking about Drake. He was like, man, that kid, you know, he's a good kid. He come from this, that, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We made a hit record together. And then I don't know what the context of the conversation was. I had to watch it again. And then eventually, for whatever reason, Swizz was drunk though. He came back and and Busta was like, you know, I'm glad, you know, King, we can talk about this and we can and then
when he was talking
Swizz
about
came back, he was like,
shit.
yeah, he was like, but yo, niggas is really pussy though. Let's get it. And like,
I remember
just went on like a little tangent, and then
this was during the Meek and Drake.
Bro, Drake responded in his last album. You didn't catch it, did you?
I think I remember Swizz, ball. What he said?
What song Drake got with Alicia Keys?
Fireworks.
Oh yeah, fireworks. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think
What he said in that on that
He the king at them shits.
on
right
that
there.
only what's it the track with Ross on it?
Lemon Pepper Freestyle?
Nah, on this last album.
Ross went on that, was it?
Nah, yeah.
Ross
You
went
only
on
live
that?
twice. On that, you only live twice.
Oh.
That nigga said, he's unthinkable how niggas. I just remember he ended. He started with unthinkable how da da da, and then he ended it with like, "Oh, you fancy, huh?" You know what I'm saying?
It was fancy.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's crazy. That nigga's the king.
And that was his shot back. And I seen they just interviewed Swiss not too long ago. I want to say Charlamagne called him about this shit, and he was just like, because Swiss apologized after he went up, like that shit went. He didn't know that shit was gonna leak like or go out like that. And he apologized the next day, like, man, look, I was drunk, like, you know what I'm saying shit that I wasn't supposed to say. Da da da. He meant it, but he was like, I wasn't on the platform for that shit. And then Drake, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna just come at you. He gonna wait, but like, nah, you could tell. But Chubbs even said something about it. Chubbs was like, bro, like, you don't fuck with us, bro, then don't fuck with us for real. Like, stop acting like you fuck with us when you see us. Like, we know you don't fuck with us.
Do niggas be on that though? But ain't that kind of like part of? I mean, I don't know. Like,
What you
ain't
mean,
that like?
beef and shit?
Yeah, I mean, when niggas isn't. I mean, cause that shit seems like it's a professionalism. Like, we in the
Think that's
same
part of
industry.
the
Like, we
sport.
at the same. Yeah, like it's like
It's
when we
certain
see
shit,
each
too.
other, and it's these bitches in front of us.
All right, let me hit
gotta-
you with the bar. Let me hit you with. But he
don't
said,
we gotta conduct
he said-
ourselves in
He said,
That's
unthinkable when I think of way these niggas been acting. Yeah, I never did you nothing, and you play like we family, huh? Next thing you want to shoot me down, it can't be love. Not sure where you was trying to send it. It can't be up. The day you sounded like a bitch, you fancy, huh?
That's crazy.
You talking dead to that nigga.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? You treat me like you family, huh? Next thing you want to shoot me down, it can't be love. That day you sounded like a bitch, you fancy, huh? He really came for that. It was like, bro, he'll never do a versus. He'll never do one. That shit gonna get Swiss paid. That'll probably be Swiss's biggest payday off of verses.
So it's deeper.
They might milk his ass for so much, he might not see that.
I mean, that ain't. But I don't even
You
think
got to cut that check.
It ain't. But and realistically though, even if he could, who you gonna put up there?
Shit.
Who you gonna put up
Kanye?
outside of that?
I do Drake and Ye. But that's okay, but that leads into what we was gonna talk about. Potential verses that we haven't seen yet that you would like to see. I know two in my mind, but I'm gonna start with my nigga Chuck, man. You first day, man. I need to hear from you, man.
Yes, sir.
Two that I would love to see: Nicki Minaj and Trina. Is that crazy?
Shit. I get where you coming from with
But
it.
I don't think Trina can
Yeah,
hold
it
the
won't.
card.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna go over
Shit
as
just
well.
overpower her, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trina gonna have some shit.
Trina
though.
got 20 hits.
Yeah, she just gonna play.
Album
What's
cuts.
it? Yeah. What's it? The Star Spangled? What is it? The shooting.
She got ass something big like the sun.
Yeah, all
I
that
see
shit.
that shit being a little different. I see that shit really been a class act. I seen Nicki coming down a little
Hey,
bit
man.
and getting
When she come with that Dungeon
That
Dragon.
Anaconda.
and getting raw like a Dungeon Dragon.
I knew she was crazy when I heard on her verse on Bottoms Up. Can I get that rim train? I was like, yo, train. I'm like, yeah, she's psyched
I knew
Crazy,
Nicki
dog,
Minaj was hard. Y'all remember that track? That old Briscoe track, that Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yo, bought me everything.
She's on that.
Everybody was on that motherfucker. It was about 12 niggas on that motherfucker. But
It wasn't that
she
nigga
was
12
They
minutes
treated
on
like
then.
that. Turn it up.
But she held her own that motherfucker. Like she wanted the verses I remember distinctly from like, you
She
know
had
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
verse on that song with Eminem. A song with her and Eminem.
Her Kanye and Jay-Z.
Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, she had the best verse.
She came and killed everybody.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I don't see that one being competitive. But I would like to see it just out the
Who
strength.
you would put up with Nicki then?
I don't
Lil'
think
Kim or
Kim.
something, maybe. I don't know.
Kim.
But that's just
Nicki?
me personally.
Ain't that ain't equivalent?
I'm not a bar by no
Ain't that-
means.
but that ain't
But
equivalent?
Nicki the GOAT to me.
She very much so. But and I ain't saying she's only that way. She would be that way regardless. But within the time span, we wasn't seeing a bunch of female artists expanding her heights. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
when that time comes and when people say her name and put it in the verses, like they're gonna have to reach down a little bit because I mean, if niggas talking about hits, I'm talking about talent and people that can hold their own, especially people with a somewhat decent catalog.
Oh yeah, she got the talent, but it's a catalog competition.
You think Trina with bars?
She be straight. I think she'll be straight.
Nah, she can't go bar for bar with niggas.
Nah, she can't go bar for bar, but she can get on that stage and hold her own.
She can entertain with niggas.
Yeah.
She can't go bar for bar with.
Nicki rap, bro.
What about performance wise?
But you gotta have something to perform.
Yeah, she just gonna take the crowd from up under her, bro. As soon as she start rolling out that shit, don't let her start playing shit from her mixtape.
When she play that, and then when she start playing the mega hit shit, she can't dip into the when she put that
So
that boom ba-dum, boom boom ba-dum, boom bass.
Is it gonna be a situation where we having to go back to where it's like Drake is going against Kanye? Because the niggas came in two different classes.
Nah, I think
but
it's
he's worked this way to a point where he can't justifiably go against Kanye. So
he can.
It expands who do you see in the near future, female artist wise, going against Nicki. Because again, we're gonna have to reach back a little bit. I ain't mean to say reach down, but we're gonna have to reach back a little bit.
I get that. I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? So like, who rightfully so, who would be the one to do it? Since we ain't gonna reach that far back to Trina, who can go up there? You put Tina Snow, Megan Thee Stallion. Actually like that chick, bro.
Hell no.
She got
that chick.
It
ain't got nothing to do with what she
best. That's about your best bet.
Yeah, you feel me? I think they can hold her own.
Nah,
but she has never stopped.
I ain't gonna lie, Megan Thee Stallion hold her own. She can
hold her own, bro.
In the verses,
That's about the best verses, yeah. Nicki and Meg.
I think she'll be able to hold her own. I don't even think Cardi B.
it's too new, bro.
I don't think Cardi B will be able to hold it up.
Do she have some classes? It's like I feel like I just heard this shit yesterday. When Megan
I mean,
playing shit,
it's new, but like you said,
female
women's rap ain't as.
I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't as prolific, I guess, as male rap.
Artists on no verses, bro. That's just me. Like I think verses the whole point.
You know
of
they
the nostalgia.
I would like to see a Hove and Ye.
A Hove and Ye? Okay, I like that one better.
I think that shit'll be so big.
I don't know if Hove can. I mean, of course he can, because he Hove.
I think Hove got a better shot than Drake.
Hold on. What was you gonna say, my nigga?
He can't go hit for hit with him. We gonna call them hits because they Hove and they did what they did. But I speak firmly on some of this shit, bro. Like, I like girls.
But that's not gonna get played.
That's lazy, bro. That's
not
a
gonna
lazy
get played,
ass
though.
song.
Get paid.
But
y'all
it's a
understand the
hit.
rules. These niggas can reach in that feature bag though.
True.
And that shit gonna get crazy. On both sides of the fence, but that
That's
shit
what I'm
gonna
saying.
get crazy.
Hove got
That shit gonna get crazy.
You see, but he can only play 20. You gotta pick at some point.
Yeah, the
It ain't gonna be
count,
Slim
man.
Pickens though. You saying like it's gonna be Slim Pickens. It
You
ain't gonna
talking
be
about
Slim
Ye
Pickens.
though. You talking about a nigga who can pull just as much though. And
I
the
think-
way that this versus shit been going,
I think it'll be a good
the way that the
shootout.
versus shit been going, they been playing shit. Soulja Boy was playing shit that he just made the beat to.
Hey, we should draw
So
that
is
out.
we gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna do that.
We should draw that
Kanye
out.
can play half of Jay-Z goddamn catalog.
He can play his own shit against him. That fucked up.
We should draw that out.
I'm gonna play your shit, nigga.
2020, line for line, like just predicting like he gonna play doom. Cause them niggas be sitting there strategically doing that shit. And you know these two niggas gonna work together and it's gonna get real wild. They playing that shit out together, it's gonna get wild. If they keep it competitive,
Yeah, I'd rather just them
Who you-
get random.
who you
know
got,
what I'm saying?
man?
I don't want them to put it
Who
together.
you got, man? Who you want to see, man?
I want to see Boosie against somebody, just cause I know it's just gonna be entertaining, bro.
I want to see him go on to
Boosie
murk
up on that
Ross.
stage,
Go on
man.
and let him murk Ross.
I wouldn't say Ross.
Let him kill
but
Ross.
I say somebody.
Let him kill
I
Ross.
want somebody closer to
Cause that's what gonna
to
happen.
his style.
you think he gonna just get up there and smack Ross, bro?
Murder was the case that they gave me.
They can do that shit anywhere in the South too. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, see that? Yeah.
They can do it anywhere in the
If
South.
they do it in the
Especially
South,
down
Ross
in that Bay.
definitely loses.
They better not do
Ross'
it.
only chance of winning is going anywhere but the
They better not do it in Cali,
chitlin
bro.
circuit.
Them folk gonna show up and protest the hell out of Boosie.
They won't say, yeah, if they go to Cali,
They
Boosie
just
won't
go
win.
with-
But Ross won't win in any other city. And that's just a fact. That's a fact. If my nigga Jay was here, he'd say,
I tell you,
and that's on my mama.
I disagree though, bro. Just cause like I don't feel like he'll just watch the nigga. I feel like Boosie probably might win, but I think I went back, man, after you brought this shit up that time, and I was just listening to some old Ross shit, cuz Ross had some shit, dog. That whole
when I think club presence,
mixtape run he went on.
When I think club presence,
back in 2010,
Ross don't got the club presence Boosie got.
You don't think niggas come out for Ross?
You gonna hear?
You don't think niggas come out for Ross?
You gonna hear 3 songs?
You don't think? Hold on,
the
dog.
DJ.
We ain't finna do that. Now you put my nigga Ross in a whole nother cab.
The DJ.
You don't think niggas
the
come
DJ
out?
in the club is gonna play 3 Boosie songs before he ever get to a Ross track.
We ain't talking about mix though. I mean, because that's different. I'm talking about like.
I'm talking about the club. He gonna play 3 Boosie tracks before he ever get to a Ross track. Most of the time.
It really depends on what they do with it. Cause if they do it in New York or something, bro, Ross probably.
That's what I'm saying. If
It
you go to New
depends on
York
what
or something,
they do.
maybe. But if you do it in the
If you
South,
do it out in Texas, Ross.
if you do it in the South, you're not gonna go to the club to this day without hearing Set It Off. You're not gonna go to the club to this day without hearing Wipe Me Down. You're not gonna go to the club to this day still probably without hearing.
So you ain't never heard. I'm selling dope. You ain't
That's
never
not
heard,
no.
Don't
Don't act like that's not going. They not playing that. You would have been better off. You would have been better off with BMF. You would have been better. You would have been better off with BMF. You would have been better off saying BMF because they don't play that one.
Marvin Floyd.
That's what I was thinking of. That's the point.
They don't play that one.
That's what I was thinking of.
They play Boosie to this day, bro. You gonna hear Boosie every night.
Yeah,
Boosie got a dance song. Ross ain't got no swerve.
He got them kind of classes. You gonna hear Boosie, but at the same.
Ross ain't got no song that your grandma know. Your grandma know swerve.
My grandma don't know now one of them songs. I guarantee.
My grandma know swerve. Oh man. Any family reunion, if you done went to a family reunion, they play swerve.
Hell, I call Granny right now.
Man, she ain't never had shit. Swerve wrong. Ross ain't got one of them. That's what I'm talking about as far as just classics. All of Ross's biggest hits are carried by somebody else.
But if you put that on the board,
except for BMF, that's the only time he held his own.
How far is that shit gonna go in the verses? Because you put that on the board.
Yeah, it don't matter.
3 guaranteed wins.
Features count, bro. So it don't matter.
He got other shit. He got other wins.
What happens after he get through them 3 and Ross go ahead and take? He sit on the
what
3
Ross gonna play after they dyke? That's what I'm saying. Boosie got songs where you know all the words to his verses. You don't know the words to Ross's verses.
But you know the song though.
Well, you know his verse in Independent. You know his verse in Wipe Me Down. You know his verse in that. You know every word of that motherfucker. Cause that nigga is captivating. Ross ain't like that. He makes great projects. But we talking about going song for song with a nigga? Hell no.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
Hell no.
Cause I feel like it'll be a different feel in that.
We need to be very careful and lay that shit out.
And then features too. He got features. Cause they play that. You better believe it. You better believe it.
See, look, this the thing though, bro. It really depends on the crowd, bro. And where they at though, because it's a lot of
features. It wouldn't hold. I just don't think nigga hold up.
Ross ain't got no zoom.
I'd rather see Boosie and T.I. before I see, you know what I'm saying, Boosie and fucking Boosie. I would.
You want to say Boosie and T.I.?
I go for Boosie and T.I.
I like that.
I go for Boosie.
I like that.
T.I. win that. I want to see Boosie win. I want to see Boosie win.
Now you talking like a
T.I. and Boosie.
That Boosie gonna have to bring his best at that one now, because it's gonna be a neck for neck.
That'll be close.
It's got potential.
I think T.I.
Boosie got strong potential, but he gonna have to play his cards right. Because I ain't gonna lie, T.I. gonna have his ass on his toes.
I like T.I. and Boosie for sure.
That shit that'll be cool. They need to put that one in the words. Hey, Swiss, T.I. and Boosie, baby.
Somebody need to see Busta Rhymes.
You
Man,
heard
they
it
scared
first
of that,
on the
man.
phone.
Yeah, you ready for mine?
Go ahead, talk to me.
They not that old, but they still feel nostalgic. I want to see Chief Keef and Rich Homie Quan. Because they not in the same genre necessarily, but they both had that big-ass moment around the same time where they took the fuck off and took the fuck over.
And he put that Hadouken on there. Niggas know that's a classic.
Hey, but on some...
How many songs he had on that bitch?
15.
I wouldn't say Chief.
He went crazy?
Snap.
I didn't think he was showing it up like that, so he did a 15 motherfucker?
Snap.
I thought he would get was like 23.
He ain't got like the mega hits, I guess, that you would say Rich Homie got. But he do got some big ones. And he kind of got that influence, like what I was talking about, like with Wiz. Like he got that, like, he changed so much. Like niggas really was trying to be Chief Keef. I feel
That
like
shit-
he
oh, so
invented
that
the
shit was
word
happening up here
thought.
too?
I don't want to just give him more credit. Am I right about that? Did he invent that word? Was anybody saying thought yet?
I ain't gonna lie, they got all the gang shit.
I remember he was saying no
like
thotties. He had the
gang,
track
he
no
was saying
thotties.
gang and squad and shit.
You feel me? And all that shit was, you know what I'm saying? He invented drill rap and shit, according to a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, they popped that
talking about
whole
Wiz
Chicago shit off.
Nah, Chief Keef.
Chief Keef. Oh yeah, for sure. But
Nah,
that
he
shit
sparked the whole era, that whole Chirac, all
But
of them niggas.
Rich Homie got some songs though, bro. Rich Homie got some songs. He got some moments. Cause when that motherfucking my nigga been trying to make me some.
Ain't no telling what to do for the pain. Ain't no telling.
You feel me?
That Mamacita go crazy too.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that? I never stop going in.
And
Yeah.
That's that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna
right there.
lie. If I had to make a list of like top 25 greatest rap songs of all time, I don't have any clue what all will be on it, but I feel like I know for a fact one that would be on it is that motherfucking that thug and that homie that lifestyle. Bro, it ain't too many songs that just make you feel real good.
you
bro.
Yeah, it was soundtrack of the year.
Man, that shit
That
felt
year,
so good, bro.
yeah.
That song still feel
When
good,
it came
bro.
out, what, 15?
Had to be 14.
14?
You know, it's crazy.
Or 15. It might have been 15.
We'll never see them niggas work together again. We'll never see them niggas do a performance again.
Nah, that's a fact. But that
I hate
lifestyle,
it too, man. I
So
feel
you
like
think Rich Homie be able to hold his own against 300?
yeah, I think he'd be able to hold his own. I think he'd be able to hold his own. Bro, you could play the whole I'd Never Stop. I promise I'd never stop going in.
I'm a gorilla in the fucking song.
Yeah, that's
Man,
gonna
look,
go
bro,
crazy.
man, look,
That's
bro.
gonna go crazy.
It's just gonna be a man. It's gonna be bananas.
Nigga,
man.
she got them saying these bitches act
Hey,
loco,
when that
they
nigga- when
think
that nigga Rich
global.
Homie, I don't even know if this will make it to the
$100,000, let me show you.
Milk Rich got pretty pussy, cut pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
That shit, that
yeah.
felt good. Don't know,
That's what I'm saying, bro. He had a stretch. He had an error, bro. He had an error.
Man, how y'all think?
shit
I
sound
didn't
crazy.
like when people used to be saying him and Future sounded like, cause I never heard it. It was like it never sounded.
I had to listen real close on certain songs in certain cadences.
I think it was
close to
his
me.
initial walk in the door, I think, you know what I'm saying, niggas was only used to hearing that kind of, I don't even know if you call it cadence from the nigga Pluto, you feel me? So,
don't
we
know,
got,
man.
you
It
got
wasn't
none of
close,
these coming in.
They songs didn't really sound like me, bro.
Nah.
Like Walk
it just
Through,
didn't.
I've never heard a song Future made sound then like Walk Through. You know what I'm saying? They shit just never sounded. But
Hey.
niggas used to.
I mean, but
That
that
walkthrough
nigga, but
was
that
a
nigga,
hit.
that nigga home still, he threw a shot. When that nigga said, on the future, nigga, I see your path. Who the fuck told you I want to be your ass?
I get that, but at the same time, was that really a shot?
Nah, I don't think that was.
Come on, man. Come on, now. Let's put it on the
Cause that
phone,
shit
man.
was
You make
Talk about it, it's a shot. Pow, pow, man.
you make sure that shit.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm that homie that's sitting there listening to that nigga album with you. Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
now,
right
see
now.
him.
Cause that
and
was
when
on
you
that.
put him right
that was,
there,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
sit
yeah.
them next to him.
Cause what project
See
was that
that
on?
right now.
Cause that was on that. I done made $1 million. Now I ain't even.
I think that's how I never stop going in. That's probably one of that nigga best mixtape.
Talking
They
about
don't know.
the early one. Okay, nah, it was
they
on
don't
that
know.
one.
What?
Okay, it might have been a shot for the sake.
It was
he-
I never
he
stop
get
going
the-
in. Then I
They
promise
don't
I
know the hell. He had that shit in his throat,
Nah,
man.
you know what my
know
shit
what I
cuz?
tell you.
That I need like 10 for
10. I need like 10.
That was
But
my
what
shit.
knocked my nigga out the sky though, bro? What the fuck happened?
When that nigga fucked up Biggie lyrics at that hip hop awards.
Oh, they
That
blew
was
that.
the-
I think they blew
That was
out
the
of proportion,
beginning of the
bro.
end, bro. I'm
blew
telling
that shit out of
you. I'm
proportion,
telling you,
dog.
that was it, bro.
They blew
Go
that out
look
of
at it. Go check the dates, bro.
It was the
Go
Soul
check
Train
the
Award.
dates. It was
with the hip hop
He damn sure did. He got up there and chopped them bitch.
He fucked him up
They blew
bad.
that out the water, man. It wasn't
Man,
crazy. It
nah,
wasn't
he
bad to me.
fucked him up.
That's when that shit started to come. That shit was starting.
They started trying to make a joke out of him, cuz like a meme out of
Exactly.
him.
And that's why I
Yeah.
say it started there. He already had the little.
But he was going through some other
Yeah,
shit
but
too.
that
When he
shit-
was trying to get out of deal. You know what I'm saying? He was I know he signed I think he signed a Motown now.
Motown.
Yeah, he was trying to.
don't think he ever
He
gonna
didn't drop for a while because you know he was coming with that shit.
I don't know if he ever gonna
I
recapture the
still want to know
folks.
why the fuck, what the fuck happened to him and Thug. Because whatever personally happened in that
I think he
shit,
said
we
some-
ain't got to
they-
get
they
into
just
that.
I say yeah,
But
homie
Thug-
said he said something to him about some gay shit or something, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
And Thug resented that shit.
Oh, for real.
Pretty much.
It was at a concert, bro. He had started dancing, And then he said like, I ain't with that gay shit. I think he said I ain't thug. I ain't with that gay shit. Some shit like that. He said that somebody had put, you know what I'm saying, posted it. And I guess Thug seen it and was like, I ain't with all that gay shit. You know what I mean? It was some simple
that's
shit.
crazy.
Bro. Yeah,
Well, I guess that's justifiable. Cause shit, nigga, why the fuck?
Nigga gonna feel with.
Hey, nigga, you got a whole set. Nigga don't say no bullshit like that.
Nah, facts.
Nah, if I'm your partner, but nah, I mean that's.
But
true,
I think that's the worst thing that happened in his career. He should have never paired up with that nigga in fucking Birdman.
I don't know,
that's
man.
on the
Cause Rich
best
Gang
fuck,
was
they
on. They
got
was on
some
some shit.
good
Man,
music,
they could have made
That
they could have made a
crazy.
couple good tracks. They didn't have to form a whole group. I don't think that shit was necessary because he was the only one. For him, it wasn't a good move. For everybody else, it was a great move.
He didn't need it.
He didn't need that.
Yeah, he was the biggest. He was bigger than.
They literally half of the group name was his name.
But Thug was Rich, Rich. But
You know what I'm saying? Like they just took this nigga and put him in a group. Now we're the Rich Gang.
man, and at that time he was considerably
Because
shit bigger
we didn't hear
than
about Thug until home.
For sure.
The first time I heard him was that motherfucking bitch get the fuck out my face.
That was a motherfucking smash, though. That was one-on-one.
Them niggas got some chemistry, bro.
Papa right trying to take picture before we get the fuck out my face.
Get the fuck out my face. I wonder who would have laid that shit down first. Had to have been Rich, huh?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. That nigga said he got out of jail and did all that shit in a short ass amount of time.
And
On that
Thug,
first project.
But Thug fucked the world up when he went with that blasphemy, some people would call it, when he named that fucking tape the Bar 6. And that bitch actually ain't no ride, nigga.
Man, I think that's part of what, like I said, bro, it's something about trolls that don't never sit right with me.
They fuck up the music for
It'd be hard for me to get into it because it's like, bro, what you doing that for?
They fucked up the music.
Because most of the time, if you trolling, it's like, you know how they say, like, if you got a gimmick to your shit, it's because the actual product ain't really about it down.
But
It's
do you
like,
fuck with Thug now?
I fuck with Thug kind of like how I fuck with 21 Savage. I love hearing them niggas on other fuck shit.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't really just go click on their project.
But
But if I see a feature and it say 21 Savage, I'm listening to that song because that nigga finna go crazy on that hoe.
in turn, I feel the same way.
And I've watched that nigga progress as a rapper. Like, since he's coming to the game, I feel like that nigga has really, like, grown into something different.
I think what did it for me was at one point with that nigga, bro, when he dropped the Bar 6, I lived with it for so long, thought that shit was so fire, till I was looking for it, cause he got probably one of the best dog features on that bitch. But I lived with him so long that I anticipated his next album, and then he dropped the Jeffrey. And remember all that shit went down when niggas thought he had on the dress and all that shit. And I actually got on that bitch and he had certain songs named after big artists. Like he had a song called Kanye on that bitch. And, you know, he did all this other shit like Wyclef and all this other shit. And them songs actually riding, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but after that, he lost me a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was looking for that Bar 6 vibe. That shit was riding to me, bro.
That nigga might have had the most different approach coming into the game, especially for that time. Like nobody came in like he was dressing different. He was, you know, it sounded different. Sometimes you don't know what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? He made niggas listen to music differently. I think his approach was just probably one of the most unique for the times. And now everybody want to be super, super different now. You know what I'm saying? They want to be trying not to be understood.
Everybody want to be so different that everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Different is a wave now.
You know
Weird
what
is a
I'm
wave.
saying? That shit. And that's fucking weird. I don't know why folks took weird as, oh, this is being yourself. Nah, being yourself is being yourself. Folks feel like if I'm being myself, it's not acting cool. And that's what we fucked the game up. Like, you can not be cool, you know what I'm saying, and be yourself. People got cool, or people got like, cool and weird as opposites. And to me, that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? To me, people got normal and weird as opposites. And to me, that ain't the case. You can act normal and just be a cool motherfucker. Or you can act normal and just be a weird motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but motherfuckers want to act weird. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to just act like they self and act normal, they want to try to act weird. And that shit isn't.
I think you see less of that shit, like I think that's just some South shit, bro, because you see less of that shit when you go to Cali and shit, bro. Everybody's so fucking different. It's just like,
Niggas really be weird.
Yeah, you just walk past some shit and just, oh yeah, that's it's not shocking. You know what I'm saying? It's such a variety and mix of music. But down here, we don't really have a lot of variety like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's only so much.
Niggas just do one different thing or something like that, and you stick out like a sore thumb, you know what I'm saying, down here because people trying to stick to the norm and shit down this motherfucker.
It's only so much we exposed to for sure.
Yeah, we closed off, bro, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? That one thing I do want to see in the future,
This
bro.
country shit got a hold of it, man.
Chokehold, man.
A hold of it, man.
I see some other shit that don't make sense. Like, what the hell is that, man?
I don't know where I'd be if I didn't grow up knowing to put sugar in my grits, man.
Put sugar in the grits.
Yeah.
Definitely put salt and pepper in my grits.
Come on, man. What
Y'all
was that?
niggas is
I'm like,
losing
what
me
was
on
that
that shit.
What that got?
Oh my god. Maybe I was a little too deep in there. I cannot.
Don't
put
tell
sugar.
me put that shit in the spaghetti too, dude.
That's bust, but nah, my daddy do that. My mama don't like that shit.
I
But
think violate, man.
I don't understand.
sugar
that
and
shit, bro.
grits,
No.
it's cereal.
It's
Just get some cereal then.
Huh,
Get you
Grits
some cereal.
is cereal.
No, it's not.
It's
man.
hot cereal.
No,
I
it's
really don't
not.
even
It's
know
a
what grits
side,
is.
baby.
It's
a side
hot
dish.
cereal.
What is
That
grits
ain't
made
no
out of?
cereal.
Grain.
You think about oatmeal.
Oh, so it's like, it's grain? That's what it is?
Grits is a hot cereal.
How
That's
they
literally
make
what
grits?
it's called.
No, they make grits.
I ain't never put salt in no cereal a day in my life. I ain't never seen no cereal with salt in it.
Mix it with the eggs.
Nigga.
The cereal with the eggs?
No. Nah.
Oh, the
Hell
eggs
nah.
with the grits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
eggs
yeah,
with the
yeah.
grits. Mixing in the
Oh, yeah.
A little salt, a little pepper on that bitch.
What's crazy,
Yeah,
even when
some
you put the
cheese,
sugar,
just a little bit
even
of
when you
butter,
put the
just a little
sugar
bit of
in the grits, you put a little salt in the motherfucker. Still, like on some, you know how you put a little salt on your watermelon.
Oh, so you want
I
to
done pop that shit.
I don't do that. I don't do that shit.
Okay.
But my
I
mama,
don't
but you know,
understand
I get the concept of it. It's the same concept.
What's the concept?
Nah, that's salt.
I
You
don't
breathe,
understand that.
you
bro.
get
It's
that
just a
offset
What's the
to it.
fact?
You get that
What's the
offset
point of that
in
shit,
it.
though?
You can taste that sweetness
It's
more.
almost like, huh?
Man,
You
when I
taste
get me
it
a
more.
watermelon cub,
Yeah.
you hear me?
You taste the
I'm gonna
sweetness
give you an analogy.
You hear me? Oh, you said,
It's like
like salt, baby.
it's like water good, right?
Uh-huh.
But what if you could, like, right before you drink water, you can make yourself real thirsty. It's the same kind of concept. It's like this shit gonna be sweet, but if I can put a little salt in my mouth, the sweet gonna be even. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a dangerous
Offset
thing
and taste,
because it's
man.
like you referring to people who want to hurt just to feel just because they like the feeling of being healed. Huh?
Oh.
Come on now, don't do that. Cause we can really go there. I'm for real. I'm in that bag, baby. Let's talk about it. I'm for real. Straight up.
Hey, I feel like you had that shit changed.
No. That shit a little crazy. Come on now, cause we gotta start analyzing these things. We gotta watch people's actions. Straight the fuck up. I might put you out behind some shit like that. I got some good ass watermelon and you come and I chop that shit up and you go in my cabinet and get some salt and I'm looking at you and I'm like, hold on. What's the point of that? And if you tell me that shit, I'm gonna show you the dough. What?
That's heavy.
Straight the fuck up.
He talking crazy. He's talking.
I'm straight.
heavy.
I'm for real. That shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
Bro, I did not know that we was.
Nah, that shit got heavy.
That shit just got.
My bad, baby. My bad. I
Man,
don't know
my
no
nigga
other
said I
way.
might have to show you niggas the dope.
I don't know
That
no
nigga
other-
said, "Oh my God, folks that like being hurt just so they can feel themselves get healed."
Come on now.
PSA, man. Don't come around Charles putting no motherfucking salt on your watermelon.
I'm for real. Cause that shit gonna have me looking at you crazy. I'm for real. I saw my mama do that shit and I ain't, man, hell no.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Now I'm gonna be looking at her sideways.
Yeah, man. Shit, I don't mind leaving. As long as I still got that watermelon
With that salt on.
with the salt on.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, put sugar in your grits. Before what these niggas talking about.
Oh my
That's what I be
God.
saying, man.
Hot
When I put that salt on my watermelon, man, just a little more. Just a little more.
Just a little more. Just a little more.
Yeah, like a salted caramel, like. What you?
Oh,
Is it caramel?
But see, I can't get into that shit. Either,
That hard. That word hard to say.
Bruh, it's
Either
caramel.
I wanted caramel, either I
it
wanted
right,
caramel or I wanted salty.
Stop fucking talking
Like,
to me.
even I wanted sweet or I wanted it in a way
Yeah,
where
this
it's
nigga-
Caramel, nigga.
what?
We talking about how to say caramel. I don't know how to say that word.
Caramel.
That
Don't
nigga-
do that.
this
Don't
nigga-
do that. Cause me, that nigga from the same place. I ain't finna see let that nigga do that.
That nigga said
It's caramel. Nigga.
That nigga said
I'll have
caramel.
I'll have some caramel.
No, like pecan.
No, it's caramel, man.
Nigga told me it's pecan. Nigga, it's pecan. Nigga.
Pecan.
Butter
Yeah.
pecan. Butter pecan.
Sure.
Nah, don't come around me talking. That's my salt and watermelon.
Well, I ain't gonna lie,
Don't say
I
no pecan around me.
Have I said
Pick a
pecan?
pecan.
I feel like I say
Pecan.
both of them.
You let that bitch
Pecan
fly
pie.
once, twice.
Yeah.
I know
Bro,
I
come
have.
on now. They don't even
Pecan.
feel
If I'm
right.
saying
My
pie
grandma
behind it,
tear
I'ma
that shit up.
always say pecan.
Bro,
I'ma
they
always
don't
say
feel-
pecan.
Pecan
But-
pie, nigga.
But we
yeah.
used to pick pecans.
I ain't
I
never
feel
heard
like
niggas say pecan pie.
pecan.
Yeah, you gonna pick
If
pecan.
you gonna pick 'em up off
But
the
they
ground,
call it
you
pecan
gotta
pie.
pat
Oh, yeah,
'em.
you gonna say pecan.
On the
yeah.
gonna
same
say
day,
pecan.
that shit be crazy as fuck to me. You
But-
went out there and picked
Yeah,
pecans
yeah.
all morning.
My grandma,
Yeah,
they
my
come
grandma
in-
used to
But I
take
think
us
it's
out.
like-
My grandma used to take us out there like we was finna go have like that was a day at the park. We didn't know we was working.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
we-
shit be
Niggas
fun,
been
though.
had- did you
Niggas
show
trying to
peas
see who
too,
get the
bro?
most. how many
And, and then
bags
she
you
take us home. We got a crack all on.
Yeah, we eat the fuck out of them bitches.
You shook peas?
Nah, I ain't even suck pee. My sister used to suck pee.
Peas shucking. Talking about just busting them down out the thing.
I'm talking about having to get a sack of them bitches.
Oh,
You can't-
yeah.
You can't leave, can't go
Just
nowhere
bust
to
them
all
hoes
them
down.
bitches shit
Yeah, I did
all
that
day.
shit, bro.
You old
My
country
grandma
ass
had me
nigga.
doing this shit, man.
Oh, for real.
Man, I'm talking about
bumpkin.
shutting
Grandma-
pea, peeling
Hey.
potatoes, all type of
Run through 3 buckets of that
potatoes.
shit. You can't go
Hey,
nowhere.
to your thumb, so. You
See,
think that-
alright, so were you raised by your grandma at some point in your life?
Yeah.
Were you raised by your grandma at some point in your life? Like,
I wouldn't say that,
alright,
but I
were
get
you?
it.
Like live there for
It's crazy because them people believe, and not by them people, I'm talking about our grannies. They believed in labor. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Good old hard
that
work.
shit for real.
a strong back.
Huh?
Nah, for sure.
So them, I mean, and it's kind of
I gotta go do some work for my grandma tomorrow. On some
Yeah,
wild
man.
shit.
Even on the off day, it's time to work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That
What she-
motherfucker wake up on the Saturday ready.
She called me, told me she got two long couches, extra long couches, up in
She
Gaston.
want you to come get to
And
it.
she need one of them at her friend house and one of them back at her
I
house.
be damn, you say no, you got plans.
Man, well, I gotta take my all the way to Gaston and get 2 couches. My ultimate verses. I know we kind of left it, but we gonna come back. I got Biggie, Notorious, B.I.G. I rock with Biggie. Rest in peace. This podcast is powered by Pop.
Rest in peace, Pop.
You know what I'm saying? So you know where I stand.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all think 20 for 20. Well, we ain't gonna say they gonna go 20 for 20 songs for Boo, because Biggie didn't have that many songs. He had enough. He had more than 20.
He could just play.
I'm definitely
he-
rocking,
but
I'm
he-
rocking with you on this
You know
one
what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
He pretty much is gonna have to play his whole catalog.
For sure.
That's enough though.
For them to stand toe to toe. Because he can
Stand
give
over, niggas. Ain't no toe to toe.
Nah, it'll get crazy.
I got
ain't gonna lie
big,
to you. It'll get crazy.
clean sweeping that
Pop,
man.
rest in peace to both of them. Pop will wash.
Wash
Biggie,
it,
bro.
bad.
Like it'd be a slaughter. It won't. I don't think. I'm not taking away from the event and the fight itself, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna go the distance. Is that the correct?
Yeah.
what we talking
Nah,
about?
that's
It
a
ain't-
good-
It
yeah,
ain't,
nah.
it ain't gonna go the distance. I don't think it can go the distance. And we talking about 20.
All you gotta do is play every song All Life After Death. Just play All Life After Death.
And then
That's a regional thing, though.
and then I'm one of them
It's
people
not,
that feel
though,
like Biggie get all the credit for having the. It's like because we give Biggie so much credit for having a dope ass flow and being like dope lyrically.
One of the best
They
storytellers
because
of
he's
all
pinned
time.
against Tupac, people act like it's the opposite. Or they be like, well, Tupac ain't had a flow, or he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really did. I'm like,
When we
bro,
get to
y'all
talk
fucking
about
sick.
intricacy.
Tupac had flow, and on top of that, he was a fucking poet, man.
Yeah,
it
but-
don't get.
Bro,
listen,
we talk about intricacy and putting together bars and lines and stories and all that type of shit, man. This nigga could take you to a whole nother
I
world.
ain't
You
taking
see
away
the
from that.
scene.
I'm not denying him.
And all
though.
my
He
niggas from the
good.
pen, here we go again. Ain't nothing separating us from a Mac 10.
But I ain't
Born
never
in the
heard
ghetto
Biggie just
as a
talk about
hustler.
it.
What's up? Straight. That's cadence.
I never heard Pac say anything that I felt like I couldn't just come up with.
No matter how they try,
You know how many
niggas
times
never
I
die.
heard
We just
Biggie say
retaliate
something
with
and I'm
hate.
like, how the fuck did he think of that?
Nigga, that's a bar. That nigga said no matter how
see
we
what I'm
try,
saying?
niggas
Name
never
something.
die. We just
Intricacy.
retaliate with hate, then we
Yeah.
multiply.
But-
that's bars. That ain't bars.
I'm not
I
even
just-
talking
I just
about
gotta-
Pac from the bar. Although Pac had bars, I liked his delivery in so many different situations.
This nigga
because
Pac,
he
man.
He can
It just
he
skilled
made
by-
you
gun,
feel
he
it,
can
man.
keep it gangster. He can go.
He made you
to
feel
a
it.
might
whole
win
other
the
place.
verses, bro.
He can
I'm
speak
skilled.
on it. No, I love
Niggas
niggas that speak
probably
on it.
be
And
punished
Biggie
for
good, but I
hard
don't think
living.
Biggie just ever spoke on it though.
He didn't really get a chance to, man. He didn't put that much out. You know what I'm saying? Give him
Who
a couple
calls
more.
that, though?
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
do you
Nigga
think-
said thugs was convicts in God's prison. Hands on the strap. praying, so Father, please forgive me. Police be rushing when they see me. I've flown it, America's most wanted, live on TV. I'm pleasuring pain, stuck in this game, calling my name. We all gon' die, we bleed through similar veins. Please explain to me now, don't panic when my guns burst.
I feel like Jay would
Heard
take
the
Tupac
last
too.
jam,
We gonna have to get out
this
of the
one's
Pac.
worse.
I think if Jay was here, he'll
My
definitely take
nigga
Pac.
Bone held the chrome till I came
Jay
home.
love Pac,
Thug
man.
love player, tell these bitch niggas bring it on.
I admire
caught
niggas
him
for
playing
his-
out
for
to
his-
Cleveland late
his
last
lyricism,
season.
you
You
know.
watched the verses, nigga. I know you seen when they did that Thug Love. Well, it must be close to the Armageddon, Lord. No, they won't fly by these fast we talk. Get them on lesson, we walking. Get them up off me, cause always. Get them all in They snapped on that hoe, bro.
Hoe be the
They
gunshot.
snapped on that hoe. I swear to God, that's one of my favorite Bone Thug songs. When they played that shit in the verse, boy, I was in it did turn. Cause I thought they played some of Pop Ver. I thought they were gonna let the whole shit
perform
ride.
pretty good. I gotta go watch that shit. Them niggas perform pretty good,
Bro,
bro.
that shit is dope. That shit is
I
dope.
actually like Bones, though.
They did a lot.
That's why I'm glad they brought my nigga back. Cause I was like, bro, they can't do Thug Love with motherfucking Cause what's his name? He had left after he had tripped. Busy.
Oh yeah, busy.
Busy had left. I'm like, they can't do Thug Love without Biz, cause he got the opening verse that everybody
That
knows.
nigga spazzed out, nigga.
And then they come in and I don't know what that nigga was saying.
Nobody know.
That's the best, and that's my secret.
Hey, this is some lyrics on the nigga. I think them niggas get by with a lot too.
They got away with a lot of
They
shit.
got away with a lot of bullshit.
They was on some Sean Paul
We got some
shit.
lyrics yet, man.
Yeah, that nigga Sean Paul
Do we
probably
have
wasn't
some
saying
lyrics?
much
Do
of
we
shit.
got-
I've
do
been
we-
getting these niggas.
That nigga that been getting over
Just
me.
give me the
Don't know what the fuck he said.
On that ain't
Shake
saying a
that
damn
thing,
thing.
man.
Just
Come on,
getting over.
shake that
Who else
thing,
fucking got
yeah.
over?
Jeez, I'ma kill him with
There's
that.
somebody else who getting over. They ain't gonna lie. I be watching.
You know who
watching you niggas.
you know
I
who
don't
didn't
give a
get
fuck.
over? Who? Motherfucking Silk the Shocker. He might be the worst rapper in the history of rap. Who is the worst rapper to ever rap? And I ain't talking about niggas who didn't make. Apparently, of course, it's gonna be somebody who never
Designer.
made it. But niggas who made it.
And I got sucked into that Timmy. Thought he was saying some shit.
Nigga,
I feel
y'all
bad.
niggas don't understand,
that
man.
shit every day. I think about that nigga.
Thought
man.
that nigga was.
I thought he had said some shit. Niggas that started breaking it down.
everybody
walking. No, nigga, you was unprepared. Got up there and said some bullshit. And we let that shit.
No,
I
that
ain't
ended
let
up being
that
a
shit
real
slide.
song, bro.
He made
you
a
let it
song
slide.
out that
I ain't
shit.
gonna
Yeah,
lie,
that was
let
a
it
real
slide.
song.
I let it live. You let it slide,
Real
Slim. Be
song,
real.
man.
Nah, I ain't let that shit slide.
Man,
let it slide.
he got me at first, man, with that Timmy Turner one. I was like,
sucked
yeah,
me
he
in,
talking
too.
about some shit. Wait a
Nah,
minute.
fuck you not.
Fuck bitch on BET. What? And I think BET had some shit going on at the time. Like, niggas had
niggas
started
too
giving
deep
up on
for their
BET.
own good.
They said, on BET.
Niggas so
Kill
deep.
everybody walking.
And then he was looking like, huh?
That shit had took. They paid to possess that nigga.
He was looking for a
I'm
bomb.
like,
Like, bro, what is you doing, bro?
And at that point, we didn't even know that nigga was running out. I wonder what the fuck his
Running
manager was
out,
saying.
he
that
never
day.
had. You gotta have something to start with.
Panos pretty fucking big.
That doesn't mean it was his.
Yeah, nah, he took off with that bitch.
That nigga's first
that
line was,
nigga-
"I got bras in Atlanta."
Ain't no way in hell nobody sitting in the room writing that bullshit for that man. That
Nah,
I
that's
think that
him.
was 100% him.
Nah, that's him.
That's all him.
That's him for sure.
I ain't saying it wasn't his lyrics, but it's not. It was.
all
It wasn't.
him,
It wasn't his flow. It wasn't his. It wasn't his style.
Oh, of course. But
We
none of
on
these
that song only
no,
blew
they
up
had
because
too many
niggas
of
thought it
these
was
new niggas
Future.
and it came just pioneered the
Niggas
flow
thought
now.
Rich Homie was Future. Everybody thought Designer was Future. Future even thought that was his
Oh
song.
yeah, for sure. And Future thought he.
Oh, for real?
Hell
He
yeah!
thought-
It's
he
an
thought
interview
one
where
of
that
the
nigga
niggas
said
that
he
dropped
thought
one
that
on-
was his.
Man, when I recorded,
And when I recorded this shit,
that's
that's
crazy.
when you know it's
'Cause
like.
I definitely thought it was Future. At
That's
first.
what I did.
And when I don't know where I seen this nigga. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga?
Cause that was around. I want to say that was around the same. Nah, it might not have been around the same time. But at that time, my nigga Christian was like, he was like my A&R. Shout out to my nigga Christian. He was like my A&R for everything. This nigga was always, if it was a new song, he heard it first for whatever reason. Well, me and him was kind of good about that shit. But that nigga, he was he the one that put me on that. Y'all remember when that White Iverson dropped, that Post Malone?
White Iverson.
That shit changed some shit. Man.
Hey, Post
came in big.
Post is alright now.
Feel a little type of way about Post, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
I know where you're going with that too. But we can't do shit but respect it.
I don't have to respect
Because
it.
even when he do step back
don't
over,
have to respect
but even
that.
when he do step back over here on these quarters, he gonna come understand the fucking assignment do what he need to do. Have all us rocking out for 6 months, nigga. And go right back over there.
I will tell Miley Cyrus whenever he done being Hannah Montana. You know
We ain't
what
gonna
I'm
make that
saying?
happen. Them two motherfuckers totally different.
They got the same
If
philosophy.
you got posts in the stew with you, nigga,
They got
posts
the-
gonna go in
they
there
got
and
the-
get you something.
I fuck with Miley Cyrus.
They got a
though,
similar philosophy.
man. She don't give a fuck, bro.
I
like
love
Miley
this. I
Cyrus.
love this hip hop shit, but don't you dare associate me with it.
I feel you, but you can't. I mean,
Can we say that about Miley though? She did the whole shit with Juicy J,
And then she had a
Mike
whole
Will.
article where she said
Yeah.
she doesn't like. She said she doesn't really like rap music because it's so raunchy and it's just too much to live. Like, bro, y'all don't remember? Like, that's why everybody fell out with her. Cause they was like, well, why you keep coming and making money with black people, and then you every time somebody asks you about rap on the outside, or if you go on one of these country shows, you shit on it. You rip it apart just like all the other white folks who we didn't. That's why they were like, bro, we got to start gatekeeping this shit.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? To an
feel
extent,
you.
not from white
come
people,
over here and
but
eat
you got to
that, they get
start
the fuck
gatekeeping it from people who clearly like, bruh, she showed us that this is not who she is, but we allow her to put on her another one of her little costumes,
But I think Post said
and now
something
she
on the line
in the
of-
club posted up with her J's on.
Oh yeah, shit, that was cringe.
What
work.
the fuck?
I cringed when I seen that shit. I'm sorry, I never thought
Juicy
that shit
J is a legend.
Nah, I like it. It's entertainment, bro. That shit entertainment, man. That shit all entertainment, man. I mean, what you want me to, bro?
I'm gonna make you hold that shit too, dude. I'm gonna make you hold
You
that.
speaking from?
with it.
I mean, I get that from the
Shit
consumer.
all the game,
I'm
bro.
talking about
they
from
call it the game for
Because
a reason.
that's the consumer side of it.
Nah, that's equivalent to what Ye did with designer.
Now
We
put,
talking about designer
now
being
put
a talent.
yourself on the other side of it. You
Yeah,
still
you
feel
respect.
that way?
What if I feel like
You
she
still
made
feel
a
that's-
mockery out of, like, as an artist or something?
Not even you ain't got to necessarily feel like that. How about the fact that yourself included, you know tons of talented people in this shit, right?
Yeah.
And they ain't got a shot, right?
You said they ain't got a shot?
Yeah. They haven't had a chance.
Oh, they
yet.
haven't had a chance. Nah, not
Yeah,
yet.
but that's getting the chance. That's getting what's, you know what I'm saying? Because it's entertaining. That's what's wrong with it. You feel me?
Man, I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
one less nigga that Juicy J gonna call.
But this shit ain't gonna be crystal clean, though, Hammy, though. I can't lie to you. Like, this
But
shit
you
gonna
gotta
be...
think
Why
that's,
not?
that's a
really-
whole different market, though.
Because, bro, like, you gotta
She
think
got
about
the
it, bro.
white-
Like,
she
you
do
gotta
country
think about what make this nigga spin. Think
But
about
why
what make-
dilute
what
your
make-
content? Why even put that? Why put that blemish on your? You
I
know
don't
what
think
I'm
that's a
saying?
blemish. I don't think it's a blemish.
I mean, that's
I don't
your
think
opinion,
it's
but I'm sure a lot of people think it is.
To
She
Juicy?
like that shit, man.
Yeah.
She like that shit, bro.
I'm sure a lot of people think that, but a lot of people speak badly about. You know what I'm saying? People have bad moments in their career that don't just go away.
I think being how niggas know Juicy is, niggas don't really hold that to Juicy now. If somebody like Hove would have fuck around and popped out with a song,
True enough, he ain't
some shit
necessarily
that.
considered.
Yeah, niggas know Juicy gonna try some shit. You know, it ain't gonna be no pressure behind it. You know, because it's Juicy. That's what he always doing. You know, yeah, Hove.
I just
As a
think-
matter of fact, if Juicy had never tried no shit, we wouldn't even have half of the fucking hits that we got. Cause Juicy is
But
creative.
that wasn't trying nothing. He knew that was gonna work.
Shit, he was pushing the envelope, though. I ain't gonna cap.
Like, they knew that was
Nigga
gonna
talk
work.
about some wild shit.
He's making
And that's why that was
Told
pushing the
Big Meek
envelope.
on my butt.
You feel me? He didn't know that was gonna work, especially back then. Telling a girl to lick on your butt on a song, that's pushing the envelope. That's risking some shit. You putting one of the world's most famous white girls on a song and putting her in some Jordans and putting her on a boat. You know that's gonna work.
Didn't they put 23 on her?
23. Yeah, the Jordan. Yeah, the Jordan jersey.
You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't taking no risk. That's taking a sure shot versus taking a risk with some talented unsigned motherfucker.
Team J sales went up though in the white community. Bitches ain't know what they was grabbing.
True enough.
Those was
Nah,
not
they
them.
get
They
cooked.
just had J's.
You get your ass cooked, man. You come down here.
Oh, hey, it was a win for somebody.
I tell you, somebody else who the game tried to forget about. A nigga who I think I discovered before all my other friends.
Who?
When that I Love McConaughey dropped. When he dropped that club going up on a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
Niggas, that wasn't even the first one I heard. The first one I heard was that I got the gas and the coke. I don't sell my lead no more.
That was him?
I get the quiet.
I
and
didn't
the
know who that
green
was.
and it got a like so. And he had that mama called me on the phone. That mean I'm still trapping. I'm like, no man, and he still give rapping. You know, I'm gonna slow down. That nigga had some hits, and
heard that.
all that shit was like back to back to back. Why didn't the same shit that worked for Lil Nas X, why that shit ain't work for him? Because when he came out You know what I'm saying? As a part of the LGBT plus community.
Oh, for real, did he?
Yeah. That's when his career fell off.
I think everybody already kind of thought that nigga was gay though. That's what I'm saying though. Like
Who? McConan or Lil Nas?
I told him McConaughey nigga.
So what I'm saying, like,
I'm saying niggas kind of thought like, hey, you know.
Nah, because
I didn't think he was gay.
I didn't think nigga was gay.
Really?
Yeah, but I think
He didn't give a gay vibe.
That
That nigga didn't get no gay
didn't?
vibe. Hell no.
I guess.
How we got go there.
We
know he. I mean, just because you know he is now, so you telling me you put yourself back? Did y'all watch the videos and shit?
No, I thought the nigga was gay from the rip, bro. I ain't gonna count.
Y'all don't think people would have known. First of all, do y'all think Nas? I mean, since
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
I'm
trying
saying,
to
do y'all think Nas X, right? I don't think at no point did I think that young man was gay. Maybe I'm missing something.
Did he kiss a man in the mouth?
I still don't think that man gay.
Did he kiss a nigga? He kissed niggas and shit.
Yeah, but hey, we talk about gimmicks all
Man,
night
I'm a
long.
firm believer in niggas is what they think they is.
Kiss a nigga in the mouth?
If he think you gay, if he say he gay, I believe him.
You
I
wouldn't go
ain't kissing a nigga in the mouth, bro.
Nash TV kissing nigga in the mouth for $5 million.
For no million.
I'm
I'm not kissing a nigga in no mouth.
for sure.
I'm not. Not on. Then it's on camera. This shit here for life.
And I
nigga.
stand on that.
I'm not doing that shit.
For no amount of money.
Let's redirect from this cancelable ass conversation.
We don't want to come
You know
out
what
the
I'm
gate like
saying? This nigga here.
You know that shit gonna put the little color bars up on that.
This nigga here. First place he went with. I don't think that nigga gay.
That nigga faking that shit.
We can't
This
say
nigga
that.
faking, man. Nigga did that shit for publicity. Now what if that come out like, oh, it was all just a joke?
We was there.
Is he gonna get canceled for faking being gay?
But I
Will it
just
work
don't, like
that
I,
way?
but I'm for real though, bro. I feel like that shit should have worked for I Love McConaughey. Why didn't they grab a hold?
Why didn't they gravitate to him?
Yeah,
Because I don't think he got as much criticism. I think they people was like,
man,
because
can
they
I
was literally saying that shit, like they was like, oh yeah, you faking, you ain't for real really gay and shit, you know, with Nas X, and so they took that as him getting bashed. They saying he being fake. They saying it's just for a stunt. So I think that's why they bagged up behind him so much. Cause they
I think it didn't work because hell, a lot of people. It wasn't as shit. Well, you got to be careful here. It wasn't as socially acceptable on a mass level that it is now. It's almost like social media shit that we was talking about earlier. We seen the vice president get on a social media platform and have a conversation with a radio personality.
And to another thing, bro.
A radio personality.
Then fucking
So
this shit didn't come out by McConaughey like at the height, like Lil Nas was like the height of his. You know what I'm saying?
well, it's the understanding of what he had at the time.
I mean, it was after.
That's what I'm saying. But this his biggest song ever. But did that shit come out right after Club going up on Tuesday?
I want to say yeah. I think he got.
It was
super
right
high.
during that time?
After Drake hopped on it.
And
Yeah, I think Drake signed it.
Come in the second, Drake signed him before we knew
Drake
about
signed him, bro.
He was out for a minute, and then Drake signed him, and then he hopped. Cause we were listening to the club on a Tuesday way before Drake got on that motherfucker. By the time Drake got on that, shit was months.
It was already big.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I thought that was the same nigga that we was talking about. Yeah, that nigga was definitely over your sound. I don't know what happened in between there and this, but I just don't think, bro. Man, it's crazy because we didn't place Nas X nowhere. The hit was Old Town Road, so we didn't place him nowhere. Like we didn't place him as a dope rapper. We just found somewhere. We had nowhere to fake. We gravitated towards the song off the story of they not wanting to place it on country charts.
Yeah, I think we was so happy that we had a nigga infiltrate country music.
I never liked that. I never liked
just
that.
like we finally got one. We got white boys who always hopping in the rap.
I mean, I was fucking with the story of it, like So when I got into it, I was like, damn, Billy Ray Snap. Okay, I'm fucking with the movement. We rallied behind him because they was trying to kick it back, and that nigga hit us with one. But it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? It's just a situation where it's too like we didn't place him nowhere.
It was definitely
different. We placed that guy that came out going up on
the rap game has seen so many white guys come through and white girls come through, and we've accepted them. We've allowed them to kind of do their thing. Eminem, Clue. Not the ones that are good, like, you know what I'm saying, Mac Miller. Not just the ones like Vanilla Ice and shit, like the ones who actually good.
Vanilla Ice could rap though. Bro.
But it's like in the country music, even though we actually,
Vanilla definitely has something.
even though we actually invented the genre, we invented all these genres, really all derivatives or something, and we don't see us really accepted. So I think we was just so happy to have a young black dude with hip hop ties, because the song kind of gave us hip hoppy feel. We was just so happy to have one of us like in their lane, because we had so many Post Malones coming to ours.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That it was like, they was just happy to push that shit. I don't think Old Town Road necessarily was just the song that everybody loved, but I think niggas was just really proud to be able to like cross into their world. And that's what I'm disappointed is that he didn't do that.
I'm glad he didn't, bro.
You know why?
So
that's what made me feel like it's a gimmick. Cause it's like, nigga, I thought you liked country music. You ain't made a country song since.
I'm glad he didn't.
And that's why it's hard to not take that young man serious because of the gimmicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them type of things where it makes a lot of the things that he stand on publicly questionable. Because I haven't seen you wear a fucking cowboy hat since. And we rally behind your ass based off of that shit. So yes, I look at everything that you do. And I'm not denying your music, I'm not denying your talent. But yes, as far as everything that got anything to do with your persona, it always follows behind the gimmicks. The music always follows the gimmicks. He does something, music. He does something else, gets everybody attention, music. The pregnancy shit, music. And it's amazing to see how he has kept on. I'm for real, bro. It's amazing to see how he has kept this shit going for so fucking long.
Fucking joke, nigga. Like,
I'm for real, but the music don't be bad. And that's what I don't want.
I haven't heard shit since Old Town Road, though.
I've dug into some shit.
Lie.
He has dropped some
heard
music.
it
Watching one of the videos, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get sucked into the graphic. He does a lot of shit in the videos. Yes, it's sexual activity in there.
I'm not finna preface that with nothing. I would never watch one of his videos. I was finna have to. I would never watch one
I
of
admire a good video. Now I can't lie. That's one thing, but I admire a good video. Yeah,
I know
good quality video.
I know what's for me. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, baby, as long as you know.
So what are you saying, Ham? What are you getting at?
You ever been in marketing?
What are you
You ever taken a marketing class?
Yeah.
They got this thing called a target audience.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
Wait a minute.
I'm with you, baby. I'm with you.
Is you picking up what I'm putting down?
I swear I'm picking it up.
Slamming it,
Crazy. Hammer.
Man, yeah, man. And this is just it's the music game. It's a business. You know, businesses have a target audience. Yeah. All I'm saying is, as a consumer, I understand that I am not in his target audience.
It's seeming hard. It seems like it's hard to sell without gimmicks now. That's what it seems like. Sorry, it seems like more people than we want to realize, or more people than we want to admit.
The number one gimmick is money. The number one gimmick is money.
Ooh, that's a whole nother type of bag you trying to tap into. Don't hammer done. Nah.
The number one gimmick is money. Meaning, like how?
Niggas is getting on because they got the bread to get on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Check put some
it's a whole new payola. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the new age payola. And not trying to ain't taking no shots at the street niggas that's doing the rap shit, but it's coming a lot from them because they got dope money to support this shit and to bring niggas into the game.
They can jump behind that shit.
Yeah, you just jump behind this shit and we got the whole hood behind you and we got 50, 60 racks behind you. Shit gonna pop eventually.
Yeah.
Locally. Same shit happened.
Sometimes that's enough.
That's what happened with Blueface.
That's all I'm finna say. Sometimes that's enough. If you was from LA and you pop locally, nigga, you can live. You can survive.
I ain't gonna. I think he made that shit happen, bro. Just cause he was just that nigga's such a personality. You know, musically he is. You know what I'm saying? Like when he came out with, there was something different we had not seen. You know what I'm saying? To me,
along with
rapping off. Well, we had seen the offbeat.
Finna say, what did he do that we hadn't seen?
Along with what?
Just the ridiculous the stuff he was saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He was flowing out beat for a while.
And his inflection, like in his voice and stuff.
I never got into that.
So what was he doing different than Lil B?
I never got into
that. His inflection in his voice.
Lil B had them crazy ass inflections. I
mean,
that
not
tiny,
like that, bro.
That tiny shirt and them tiny pants, man, and like, you know what I'm saying?
That
I never got into that shit, bro.
Disrespectful. Nah, you know, I ain't heard about
That wasn't in his song,
bro.
though. He put that in no song.
What, that?
That was just a video on Twitter. I'm about to get real disrespectful.
But that was a whole rap.
Keep going. Keep calling names.
Yeah, that was a whole.
We're gonna get to it soon. Keep going. Keep calling names. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Keep going.
Don't say Soulja Boy.
Come on, baby.
It's crazy though. That you see how they put him in the same field as trolling niggas, bro. That's what he is.
Yeah.
And
But that nigga shit, but that's the thing though, bro. He really had bars in that shit with that shit though. Like
What bars?
that nigga
Where,
Blueface.
JB? Come
I'm
on,
talking
now we
about
ain't
Blueface.
gonna see it. Oh, Blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Blueface had bars.
I know
Yes,
Blueface say some
Blueface got
shit.
bars.
I heard him say
I
some
don't
shit,
know.
bro.
On my mama, he got
I
bars.
heard him say some shit. I ain't gonna put him in the same bracket as Soulja now.
On your mama, you got him.
What's that insert J?
I don't know if I put that on my mama, bro.
Man, that nigga got
He be
bars.
saying
bro.
something, bro.
Blueface?
I wouldn't put him in the same bracket as Soulja. I haven't heard Soulja.
What kind of bars we
I
talking?
haven't heard Soulja.
First
say
of
a
all,
bar.
bro, he from Cali. Like all that wordplay shit, they killing it. They got bars, bro.
Do they all got them?
Man, you just go look at
think
me
he
and
just-
see
I think
that
he
shit,
just
man.
a-
Look,
I think he
E40
just
said,
a
man,
beat
E40
selection,
said, I
man.
make a bitch
They
stand
kinda-
outside
they kinda
forever like
fucks
the
it up a
Statue of
little bit.
Liberty.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
That's hard as fuck.
I make a bitch stand outside forever like the Statue of Liberty.
That's pretty hard. Blue said that?
Nah,
That E40. I'm just saying, if the West Coast
Yo,
they got
that's a
bars.
legend.
Okay.
Blueface ain't
But
no
I'm just
legend.
saying, they try to say he was gimmicky too, but it's like he actually got bars in there with it. That's what I'm saying. That's a perfect example would be E40, because if you listen to Blueface, if you can get past the...
And I'm not
you
doubting
ain't
E40. I know
gotta-
E40 is a legend.
ain't even gotta go that
But if
far.
the rest of the verse ain't,
Nip.
if it
And you love Nip.
ain't, if the rest of the verse ain't got nothing in it, then that bar is nothing.
How you
know
feel
what
about
I'm
Nip,
saying?
though? You love Nip, right?
Nip ain't even in. What you saying? I don't understand where he's even relevant in this conversation.
I'm saying we talking about them niggas over there. I'm like, they just... I'm
Talking
saying
about gimmicky?
No.
What
What
you-
talking about Cali bars? Like, cause E40 ain't gimmicky. I thought we was just talking about niggas from that coast.
Hey, he just a character.
No, he was saying, but
Oh,
he was
not
saying
character.
because people considered him gimmicky because of what he was doing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nobody
My bad.
ever
My bad.
considered
Lord
Nipsey
forgive me.
Hussle
Rest in peace,
gimmicky.
Nip. I wasn't even
You
trying to
know
put
what I'm
Nip in
saying?
that.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying I just ain't see
Yeah,
how he
I
fit
ain't
into
saying-
that conversation.
I'm just saying,
I got
West
the
Coast-
E40 thing because even though that really was just a style he was coming on, you gotta understand this motherfucker coming up talking about my weebalization and all that shit. niggas gonna look at that like, what the fuck is that? You just making
Do that
words
shit
up.
again.
My weebalization.
Zoom in. Look at the camera. Look at that shit.
My weebalization. What's good, my weeble?
Oh, shit. Right? Let's go back to your boy Boosie, right? You gonna go to a Boosie concert?
Where you at?
Cause you gonna be in that
Yeah,
bitch. You
go to
gonna
a
be in
Boosie
that bitch
concert.
with the Hillers and the Steelers and the and the Gorillas, baby. You gonna go to a Boosie
Hell
concert.
yeah. For sure.
Boosie bringing them boys out every
Yeah,
time.
I might not. I wouldn't go to a Boosie concert in Birmingham. That's where I'm from.
Okay,
here.
okay, but
I
in a
would.
sense,
I would go to a Boosie concert
it's the
like
same concept.
Atlanta.
If you go anywhere else, cause Boosie bringing out them niggas everywhere. he go.
True enough, but I just know how my city get when Boosie come. And I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
And see, and you know what's crazy?
At least anywhere else would
You
be
know
a
how you
mystery.
see. So
It'd be
Birmingham
a
is really on
surprise.
perspective. It's crazy. I was telling that nigga Slim the other fucking day,
Here you go.
and I had to admit to this shit.
Here you go. Here you go.
Don't say nothing
Here
crazy.
you go.
I ain't gonna lie, hell, they gonna like this
Niggas
shit,
finna say
dog.
something disrespectful.
Hey, listen, I have found myself based on where I've been living,
Better lose.
raised in look where I was raised at, and where I'm currently living. I ain't gonna say it, but bruh, I find myself avoiding niggerdom, bruh. I'm for real, and I feel bad, and
What
I
you
had to check
mean?
myself. I don't want to be where the niggas
He
at,
ain't
bro.
going to the cookout, man.
In no
That's what he's
aspect,
saying.
bro.
He ain't going to the cookout.
If I'm at the bowling alley, Ham, I know what time the niggas getting there, and I don't want to be there when the niggas get there. If I'm going to get wings, nigga, I know around what time the niggas gonna get there, and I don't want to be there when the niggas get there, bro. Bro, listen, and I feel bad. I be having to check myself on this shit, bro. It just ain't worth the fucking risk, my nigga. Like, that shit is horrible. And I'm sorry, yes, I avoid nigga. Chuck T, a.k.a. the chief niggaologist, I
I'm laughing.
avoid niggerdom.
But it's
and
a
I
lot.
be having to check myself on that shit. Sometimes that shit is unacceptable, you feel me? Because it'll stop me from
Nah,
having to go,
facts.
you
I
know.
was to say, I'm
you-
laughing, but it's a lot to unpack with that.
Straight up. And it's based
You know
off
what I'm
of what
saying?
you can't. It's like it's based
Yeah,
on
we
what you
can't-
said.
we
You
can't-
fuck with Boosie and in any other environment. And I ain't gonna say environment, but
But
any
that
other
ain't
place,
just because of
you
black
gonna-
people. That's because of Birmingham niggas.
Based off where you live. And that's why when I was in Houston and the niggas was out on Sundays at the gas station, I'm with my partner, shout out to my nigga Barack. Nigga, I was in H-Town, nigga, and he just had us out with the windows down, we chilling, and we just hitting the gas stations and we hitting the scripts and shit. And Sunday, and there's a bunch of niggas standing around, but niggas ain't on shit. They got the swingers out. They swinging them bitches. And I had to check myself because a lot of times it's like, you know, where you live at'll fuck you up, bro.
Yeah.
And if it's certain shit going on around, and you won't even subject yourself to other cultural shit, cause nigga, I don't know, hey, fuck what society say, nigga. America, African American people, we have embedded deep culture right here on these soils that we bled and we fought for 100 fucking years, bro. We have embedded deep culture. If you travel across this country, yes, travel the world, because I hope to too, but if you travel across this fucking country, please indulge yourself in some of the culture that we have indulged across this fucking nation, because we have deep culture all across this nation, every 50 states of this bitch.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot of flavors of black.
It's a lot of flavors. It's a lot of sauce. It's a lot of sauce.
Flavors of black.
But yeah, bro, like
I
don't know, bro. I had to check myself on that shit sometimes, because I find myself avoiding that shit. I don't even want to live in the place.
When I want to better,
too many niggas.
when I want to better understand some shit, I usually think in extremes. The opposite of being around all niggas, to me, the extreme opposite is being around all white people.
Okay.
That sounds like hell on earth.
I feel you.
So, if I'm trying to see which one I'd rather have, I'm gonna lean towards my own people all the time. Because even if it is a dangerous thing, it's an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro.
I think I do want to get to a place where it's like I appreciate it more.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Because look, you know the setting, man. You know we might take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? You in that corporate world, sometimes you get to seeing so many goddamn, so many other of whatever. You're not seeing enough of folks that look like you. By the time you see one, you roll up on them. What going on, brother? You alright, man? These niggas crazy here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas already got a bun because you like, man, I'm just glad to see another black nigga in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
when you bring niggas all the time,
you're not even allowed to. Then that's what's crazy. You're not even allowed to really genuinely be yourself, or even meet others as they real self. Cause like you said, once you see that other nigga, you don't care who the fuck he is, what the fuck he got going on. You probably gonna be also, hey, what up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
this nigga might be a fuck nigga.
You don't know.
But it's like you won't even really dive deep enough to like have your initial discernment up, because you so, and it's because you detach yourself from being around your own people.
Like even with certain artists that probably had us a couple years ago, when they get to dropping new shit and trying new shit, and then they consistently stay on that new shit run, we'll kind of run away. But in the sense of, it's based off of some shit that we felt that they dropped a couple years ago, that we feel like they should still be on that same run. So in that way, is that us asking, because what if they was in a certain space that allowed them to create that? And so are we selfish as consumers for asking these people to stay in the same place? Because all the music that I like from Weeknd is pretty dark shit. And I'm pretty sure as it transpired, like, I think he was on, a series of drugs and, dealing with other shit. I mean, just from based on what I heard in the music. So, I mean, I had, am I wrong for goddamn? Because it's like, damn, if it took that for you to get in that bag, like,
Man.
So, but I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to get behind, bro. I mean, I be trying to focus on it. It ain't bad.
I was just about to say, man, I think that shit is wrong. Like, I mean, if you want to get into that, man, just go back and play the old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because somebody might be out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might not be, you feel me? And I'd rather see, even if it's my favorite artist, like, I'd rather see you doing good in life than giving me the song I want from you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you had to do all that shit to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to do all that to goddamn make that shit, bro. Don't kill yourself, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that was just a phase and you done work to you in a different place in life. Tell me about that. Because now I've attached to you as a human being, so I want to hear what you got going on now. If that ain't the same thing, then I'm happy with whatever it is, you feel me? You still the same person in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Once I respect you as an artist, or once I just respect you as a person, bro, you got to do something really, really drastic to make me look at you different. You
so what do we say to NBA YoungBoy fans then? Because it seems like that young man has been on the same shit for NBA YoungBoy.
Oh,
what do we say to his fan base? All right, NBA YoungBoy versus. Fuck it.
Bro, I don't even understand.
Somebody that
Just
Man, you
the
got-
whole.
some people you got some motherfucker look at him like
Hey.
like he the little Wayne, remember Lil
Yeah.
I
Wayne?
was just on a week-long vacation.
I guess
with
that's
one
what
of
I
Dre's
don't
little
understand
cousins.
about it. Is like
23.
How is he so popular? It's
He put
so
out a lot of
big
music.
without me like really. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that detached. And it's not just me. I feel like it's other people that feel the same way. It's like, bro, I do not
Understand?
really listen to this nigga.
I
and
don't.
I really don't even hear him a lot.
I got a chance to really dig into it, bro.
Like, how is he as big as he is? I know I don't listen to the radio.
It's right in that.
He got the young generation, bro.
That's what
I
I'm
tell
gonna
you
say.
that.
He got.
I mean, I get
He
that.
got the young generation, like
I mean, they
by
love
the throat, like he got them.
And it's so dark, bro. And I hate to just say it like that, bro. But
Nah,
I've tried to listen to a lot of his shit, bro. It's so dark, bro.
He only
And
be yelling.
I know we listen to a lot of dark shit, but
sonically, it's not pleasing.
Oh,
You
you
know
just
what I'm
got a
saying?
lot of pain.
yeah, but it's one
It's
of those things.
aggression.
It's a lot of aggression, and I think that shit it paints a picture that a lot of these motherfuckers is really following. Like they rallying behind everything that nigga say do. Like, and I know that's a whole nother conversation, but he do it in such a way, bro, that it's influential because it's different when you got somebody who's suspected. Because when you trying to nobody know, hey, innocent until proven guilty. Even when you are proven guilty, bitch, we ain't gonna talk about it here. However, what I'm saying is like he is suspected to be about this shit that he be saying. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it a little more crazy.
Man, let me ask you, man. Did you ever buy into that? I don't know if we tapped into it on the phone the other day, bro. Like I can't remember for real. But did you ever buy into that Illuminati shit, man?
Oh man, hell yeah, I did. Can't lie to you.
You thought
I'd be lying to you if I tell you I did.
that Illuminati shit? I thought that shit was a hoax, nigga.
But I don't think that shit give a fuck about the music industry specifically.
I don't think it's real, bro. That concept of selling your soul, I don't think that's not even possible, bro. Why do people even feel like they got that much
power to do that,
To even
yeah.
do that, like,
understand.
I can buy your soul, nigga. You can't even see your soul. What are you talking about? This is something that's intangible, like.
You saying specifically like.
And some people might say, well, it's metaphorical. You're not selling your soul, so you just selling yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that shit still like, even yet it still is like, how can you know what I'm saying? And then what's the agenda? You talking about some Illuminati? Like, that shit only got power. It's an idea. You know what I'm saying? It only got power if y'all, you know what I'm saying, get that shit power. I don't believe this.
I just don't think it's motherfuckers in the music industry who are that higher up in this dark shit that's going on in the world. I do believe in the Illuminati from some concept, but I don't really believe that shit is just centered around the music industry the way they made that shit.
It might be like how they say lies travel, you know what I'm saying? Like, it maybe it started as this, and then through word of mouth, motherfuckers just kept saying, oh yeah, it went from you gotta walk on hot coals to,
Did it ain't
oh
never
yeah,
had
they
you at
burnt
no
the
point?
nigga alive. Huh?
Ain't never had you at no point.
Hell no, I ain't never fuck with that shit,
I'm
man.
saying from
Like,
the very first beginning before it got crazy.
they was saying, because the first nigga they was like was Jay-Z. It's like, you know, Jay-Z with the Illuminati shit, the diamond, you remember all that shit,
for sure, I remember
throwing
that.
up you know what I mean? Come on,
That
bro.
bitch had me in a chokehold. I can't lie. To you.
niggas trying to find clues and shit. Well, if you look on the back of the dollar bill, you know,
Then he came and snapped on all our ass on that Ross album. Niggas couldn't do nothing with me. They put the devil on me. I prefer niggas to squeeze the metal on me. Rumors of Lucifer. I don't know who to trust. Whole world want my demise. Turn the music up. Tell me clearly, y'all
Man,
niggas
Jay-Z
feel me,
is the
just say y'all feel me.
You gotta hear it in sequence.
Call me
though, bro.
Nardo, yes,
You
man.
got it?
Cause
It
I
still
don't
ain't hit him yet.
call me Nardo, yes, man. Cause I don't know niggas.
Call me not on yes, man.
Nardo,
Nardo, yes.
Nardo, yes, man.
cause I don't know niggas. Like that double entendre of no and no.
It ain't doing that for you, huh?
Yeah, that ain't
It ain't doing it. It ain't doing it,
That's crazy because I'm mad at myself. Like, call me not on this, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
I called him a yes man.
His
Cause
name
I
Nardo
don't know niggas.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Call me
Nardo, yes, man.
man, because I don't know niggas. I don't know niggas, and I don't know
No
niggas.
niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, that's heavy.
That what I'm
So
saying.
I know it ain't take you that long to get that.
That
man.
My
nigga ain't
bad,
catch
bro. It wasn't
Nigga ain't
supposed to, though.
catch it.
It wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to. It
Man.
wasn't supposed to.
Now get the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
Hey,
I just wanna praise.
come on, come on.
I just wanna praise.
Hey, hey, sing it with me.
And I can live. I can live my head. Just wanna praise just wanna baby. Who the fire every kind of way. God is broken every time.
I don't know the fucking words. I feel like such a fucking heathen right now.
I was shocked anybody do that shit, man. I don't know why the fuck I just started.
When I saw hell, which I said,
Take the
damn.
shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise the. I was like, you know the words. What you wanna do?
Nah, that was my shit, man.